It is me from the future, coming to tell you that I poorly explained how the rules of this game is gonna work. Me from the future is going to explain how this bingo game is going to work. I have 25 prompts. One of them is being a freebie. I have random prompts on my bingo card that I created. I kept it themed for the month of September, so I did like more of a dark academia theme for this month. I have Google give me a random number generator between 1 and 24, and based on that number corresponds with a prompt, which then corresponds with the book that I choose. So I have to read the book, and if I don't read the book and finish it, then I can either A, pick another book based off of that prompt, or B, pick a new prompt. Once I finish that book, I can then scratch it off of my bingo card and then continue onward. I may or may not pass this challenge. That being said, this could go on forever, or it will come at the end of the month. Either I finish the bingo or I don't, plain and simple. I started this video at the end of August, right when I started my channel, and then worked all the way through September until now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I guess I'll see you when I'm talking about my first book. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chilling with my homie. I'm literally doing that all the time at work. Everyone hates me for it, and I don't care. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm so excited to be actually sharing this with you today. We're gonna be doing book bingo. I've not seen anybody do this on their channel. I'm gonna make this a really fun challenge. So here's what the bingo card looks like. So how is this bingo game gonna work? First and foremost, it's bingo. We're gonna have Google give us a random number generator between 1 and 24, and that number is gonna give us that prompt, and I'm going to read every prompt that I get until I get a bingo. I'm really excited. This will be super fun. Someone has done this. Please let me know. Shout them out for me. So without further ado, let's see what Google says, and we'll find it on our bingo card, and we'll pick our book and we're gonna read it. Let's get my card up. Let's do random number generator on Google between 1 and 24. All right, 3, 2, 1, generate. 5. So that means on my book bingo starts with S. So I have a book that starts with S. I have The Silent Patient. So if you don't know anything about this book, it is about a woman who killed her husband, and she's locked up. I think she's in an asylum or some sort of mental hospital. And this criminal psychotherapist named Theo is really intrigued by her story, and it wants her to basically explain about it. Sounds really cool. A lot about this book, either it's really good or really bad. So I think this might be a really good option, and it's on my TBR for this month. So we might as well just knock it off right now. Let's get into the video, guys. Quick update on The Silent Patient. It's kind of weird. Like, I knew it was about a woman who killed her husband, but I didn't realize how much the narration was really going to be taking over from our other main character. And I already forgot. Sounds like Theo had a really bad childhood. I wonder if this whole psychoanalytic brain of his is gonna make him too intrigued by Alicia. But I'm only 3 chapters in, so that was just my thought. That, and I didn't know that paracetamol is actually Tylenol. Cool. Hi, I have to apologize in the beginning. I didn't do any update. I finished The Silent Patient. My rating for this,
probably a 3.75. The plot twist was really good. I didn't like that this book didn't follow Alicia as much as I wanted it to. It followed her following her psychotherapist, and he's just kind of an unlikable character. The beginning was boring. I guess I would have to say I'm on the team I didn't like it, which is kind of a bummer. I was really hoping that I would enjoy this book. Let's actually pick our next number for our bingo. How exciting. Okay. What is it going to give us? 9. Mythology. Puts us like 2 away from getting a bingo. Alright, so we're going to go with A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair on my Kindle. I've been wanting to read this for a while because of how like dry The Silent Patient was. I don't want to jump into a really like possibly dry Greek mythology. I could use a Greek mythology retelling. Hopefully we get lucky and have the whole line going down. That'd be pretty great. Let's just go for it.
Hello, and welcome to my floor. I just took a shower, but I'm here to give you an update on what am I reading? A Touch of Darkness, the Hades and Persephone saga. I never got into Wattpad. That was like not my thing. I don't want to say this is Wattpad in a bad way, but this is Wattpad. This book is so like poorly written. I feel like I'm not getting any sustenance. You know when you want to read like a really good like smut book and you read the book because you also want a good plot? I haven't even gotten to the smut yet. I don't even think I want to. Like I want to DNF this so bad. The thing is I don't want to DNF it. A lot of people like this book and I'm just... And this is kind of a bummer. I think maybe I'll keep reading this. Maybe. But I just don't see myself wanting to continue. It's not making me excited. It's not making me happy. It's not making me feel... It's not making me feel what I want to feel in a book. And it's kind of depressing. And it's putting me into a slump. I think it's actually going to put me into a slump. I'm already in a mini slump from reading Happy Place. Nothing is compared to Happy Place yet. And I want to feel like I did with Happy Place. And so far, nothing has. I don't like it when authors just like fix an issue by like writing it in instead of like the character solving a problem. It's just lazy writing. I think maybe I'll give it a shot a little bit more and try. Well, it's the next day. We are going to pick another read. We are going to pick another role. We are going to be positive about this reading experience. I will not fail this challenge. Do I feel like I set myself up for success? No, I really don't. But am I going to keep pushing through? Yes. Yes, I am. So, without further ado, let's consult Google and have it randomly pick another read for us. Random number generator will be 17. That puts us at... Do the book gods love me? It's Reader's Choice! Reader's Choice! Miss Magnolia Parks. I've heard only amazing things about this book. I'm in the mood for a romance. Magnolia Parks might be one that I might pick up. As far as romance is concerned, I have Flawless by Elsie Silver. Here are 2 choices. I don't want to pick. I want to read them both. Is that such a bad thing? Okay. This was hard. I think I'm going to read Flawless by Elsie Silver. Now, if you don't know what Flawless is about, a girl named Summer and her dad is like a coach or some sort of like sponsor guy, and one of the guys on there is like either not doing very good or he's losing sponsors. Basically what ends up happening is Summer is
keeping an eye on Brett, the bull rider.
Reader's choice. We're going with Flawless, guys.
I'm here to give you an update. An update. I didn't update last night because I just kind of got like wrapped into the book. 165 and Flawless by Elsie Silver. Guys, this is exactly what I needed. I love this book. I'm eating it up. I probably will end up finishing it today. I love their dynamic. I love their banter. I love the aesthetic. Guys, I can see why this book series is so hyped. I love it. I just want to like talk about it a little bit. And it's not any spoilers. It's just like cute things. Summer and Rhett are like fighting, I guess, so to speak. He's not happy that he has a babysitter, so he kind of like resents Summer, and she's just kind of like there just doing her job. They're fighting, and then he like out of the passenger door and like slams it and like goes up to the bar. Her door opens and he's like, "Are you coming? What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm opening the door for you." He's a brat and a gentleman. Like, what? I love it. Let me just shut the heck up and get back into reading. Okay, goodbye. I am feeling the most Western. I finished Flawless by Elsie Silver. Guys, read it. That's all I can say is just read it. This was so good. I ate it up. I am a full country girl already, but now I feel like this needs to be my actual life, and I think you should read it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Let's have Google pick another one for us, shall we? 8. That puts us at 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's a YA fantasy. I don't know what will be a YA fantasy. I have a couple that's YA, so maybe let me grab those. Okay, we're gonna rapid fire this because I have a few. So last month I read Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I really liked it. It felt really steampunky. It was a YA fantasy. This is the continuation of the trilogy. I want to finish this trilogy first before I go into Once Upon a Broken Heart, so this is an option. I've touched this one quite a bit, but I keep feeling like this book will be perfect for a 24-hour readathon, and that is Shatter Me. This is a YA dystopian novel. I'm sure everyone knows what this book is about. This is by Tahara Mafi. It's really short, so I might be able to eat through it really quick, but this is an option. Another option, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I read the first 2 of the Cruel Prince trilogy books, and this is the last book. To be 100% honest with you, I thought the last book pissed me off too much so that I didn't really want to finish it. A lot of people rave about this. I'm not really itching to get back in this world, but if I get back in it, then I could be done. Then I could say I scratched off all of the books in this trilogy. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm gonna read Shatter Me. I feel like I'm just gonna eat through this really fast though. It is so short looking. I see the hype, I hear it, and I want to be a part of it just as much as everyone else. And if I like this, then I'm probably just gonna end up buying the whole series on Amazon. So, sorry to my bank account. Let's just get started on Shatter Me.
been really bad with my updates lately. I'm also gonna use my book light as an extra light in here. Let's go close and comfortable. Hello. Okay, update. I have some questions. First off, I want to state I'm on page 232 of Shatter Me, so I'm almost done with the book. I'm a little unimpressed, to say the least. Like, this isn't a bad book. I want to state that. It's a dystopian book, but it's a romance dystopian book. Like, you sprinkle in the dystopian with the romance, not like a dystopian sprinkle in the romance. What I'm getting at is that this book needs more. It needs, I have two questions. First off, actually maybe three. First and foremost, if her touch is lethal, okay, which is the whole premise of the book, and people can touch her if she has clothes on, why doesn't Juliet wear gloves? Like, then she can just touch people, right? It makes no sense at all. Like, this whole, like, haven't touched a human being. Is it, like, physical touch? I mean, you can still touch somebody. Is there, like, a loophole here? Am I not catching something that's not gonna work? But then this goes into the second part of my question, or second question in general. Why is it that the possible love interests can touch her? That makes no sense to me. That should not be allowed, because that's just, This book is also giving me, like, Divergent vibes a little bit. Like, she's giving me Triss energy. I really like Adam in the beginning. I'm currently where I'm sitting at now. I'm a little bit skeptical of Adam. I'm not really sure why. It's just this, like, gut feeling that I have about Adam. I don't trust him. And then there's some questions I have for Warner as well, but I don't, like, hate him like I probably should be. I don't know. It's just, I have to keep going. I have to keep reading, right? That's my little update, my near the end of the book update. I'll probably finish this tomorrow or before I go to bed, and then we'll pick another read probably tomorrow. I'm going to say possibly a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.
I just finished this book. What the heck? I probably should have read the back beforehand. This is not what I was expecting at all. I was not expecting this. This is a 2-star, 2.5 star for me. This was a complete and utter letdown. I feel lied to. I feel betrayed. I am unwell. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this book, except for spoilers, and this is a spoiler-free vlog. To all the people who love this series, please try and convince me it gets better. Let's just pick another read, because I need something to help me out here after this. To all those who love this book, I am sorry that I did not like it. What does the generator gods say about us today? 3, 2, 1, generate. 19. That puts us at ebook. Ooh, that's amazing, because I already know what book I want to read. The two options I want to read on my Kindle is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and that book has been going crazy right now, and I want to read it. But the other book I really want to read is Darling Venom by Parker S. Huntington. I think I want to read Divine Rivals. So guys, we are going to go with Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Yay, feels like another reader's choice. You know what? My rules, I feel like being happy. Okay, goodbye. really like it. I'm getting like World War I, World War II vibes out of this book. It's different in a good way. Like, it's that quiet budding romance that a soft fantasy needs. Like, I don't want to say this is a hard fantasy, and what I mean by like that's like an epic or like high fantasy. Soft fantasy, I like to say it's like it's cutesy, but you know, it's like a sprinkle of fantasy, but it's mostly about the characters, and like the world building isn't really there because it's in the background. It's not really that necessary. Sure, there's gods in this, there's a war going on, but you know, that's just, it's a minor thing. It's not like the whole premise of the book. I really like Iris. She's really cool. I like how spunky she is. I like Roman. He seems like kind of an ass, but like in a good way. You know, like you can see how their romance would go. If you know what this book is about, then you know what this is about. But if you don't know what this book is about, you should just read it. That is all I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna spoil it for you. This book has been blowing up on the internet, rightfully so. This is really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm feeling the vibes. It's good. On chapter 3. Happy reading. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Hi! I just wanted to say I finished Divine Rivals and it was absolutely amazing. I know you guys saw some clips of me reading it in the physical book. No, I didn't cheat. I just simply bought the book because it was so good on my Kindle, I couldn't not buy it. And yes, I did pre-order the next book that will be coming out in December. I'm very excited to read it. This was so good. 5 stars instantly. This made me so happy. I cannot wait to see how this wraps up. So much cat hair. I'm beyond impressed with Rebecca Ross's writing. The characters were good. I love Roman. I love Iris. I love how in the beginning it wasn't really based off of the magic, but then it got more and more into the magic the further the book went on, and it just pulled the story perfectly together, and it just, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I loved every second of it. And I think any of you should go pick up this book right away or read it on your Kindle for free and then pick up the book like I did. As of recording, it is now September 25th, and I started this challenge the last week of August to get myself a head start. And because it is literally the last week of this month, I don't think I'll actually be able to get this video up in September if I keep going for a bingo. So here is actually how this is gonna go. Every month, I will be doing a bingo challenge based off of the time of year, based off of the month, and I'm really excited to do it. This is my new little personal challenge for myself. If I can actually get a bingo in the month, that is kind of my own personal goal now. So unfortunately, I didn't pass the challenge this month, which is really a bummer, but I am determined to get October. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was a long time in the making, but I had so much fun. So until next time, guys, bye.